What's up guys, welcome back to another Test Drive Thursday. In today's video we'll be doing the BMW 320 diesel. Let's get to it.
Perfect.
I introduce you guys to the 2002 BMW 320 diesel, codename E46, rather chassis number E46. So guys, this is a 2002 model. It's an LCI or life cycle impulse. You guys can spot that with the rear bumper, the tail lights, the indicator lenses. It's got a different bonnet or hood. It's got different grills at the front, and it's got a different bumper at the front as well. This specific model has got the projector beams as well, same as what my 325 Ti has. And in 2002 the projector models were changed to bi-xenon, so basically the brights are inside of the xenon lights as well. So this specific car has my previous style 44 wheels on it, so you guys can see I actually think this suits the sedan really well. It didn't look that great on my car, but on the sedan I think it's beautiful. It's really, as a daily driver and as a car that's 18 years old, this car is still very much a beautiful car today. I especially like the yellow indicator lenses. I think it's very classic to the time that it came out. My car's got the clear indicator lenses, and I think the orange indicator lenses are actually pretty cool. Exterior wise, this car doesn't have any mods, only the wheels I'd say. He actually wrapped those wheels in some brand new Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tires, and they feel great on the road, I can tell you guys that much. Performance wise, in modifications, it's got basically a decat, and the downpipe is like a hollow through, so the cat is still in place but it's hollowed out. It's got a slight map on it, just a basic tune, and that is about it. Furthermore, it's stock. So yeah guys, I'll give you guys a second just to appreciate the car and see how beautiful this car still is for a 2002 model. And when we get inside, I'm gonna show you something that's gonna be super surprising. And once again, look at the condition, look at how good this car still looks, and then you guys will see the surprise inside. I'm just gonna do a walk around of the vehicle. Sorry for the wind, it's a bit windy out today, but yes, let me get inside. Alright guys, so it's got grey interior option like my car has. It's got the non-sport seats. It's a bit more comfort orientated, but yes, furthermore it's basic E46 inside. You guys can see even the door panels are still the same. This specific model has this dotted imprint or trim line. I don't know what to call this, but yes, it's got the normal steering wheel, the pre-facelift. I have to admit, it's probably not the best looking steering wheel, but it feels great in your hand. Like when you're driving, it does feel very comfortable within your hand. Pre-LCI or MTEC 2 pre-2003 models got ASC instead of DSC. So ASC is active stability control, where it's just controlled through cutting the power on the engine or retarding the timing. and DAC was controlled through the rear brakes and cutting the timing. So that was just the updates on that. Yes, this car has an automatic box. Yeah, usually I'd fault the automatic box. I'm not the biggest of fans of the automatic box, but in a daily driver in the 320D, it really does suit this car very well. It is super comfortable to drive this car with this automatic box. It just gets the job done. Another thing to see that it's an LCI as well is, you guys will see, let me just put the ignition on quickly. Okay, you guys will see that it's got, if you switch it to the left in drive, it's got a manual mode. So this was known as Steptronic. The LCI models got this, so that you had a manual mode within the gearbox as well. Only the facelifts had these. So it's still got the normal business radio, it's got the climate control, and yeah, this actually has a tape player. So yeah, overall the condition of the interior is super nice. You guys can see it's still in wonderful condition. So yeah guys, let me show you what I was on about earlier. Look at the kilometer reading right there. 286,000 kilometers, guys. That attests to the fact that these cars were built super strong. These cars were built like a tank. This car still drives perfectly fine. It's still super comfortable. It's still in an excellent condition. I mean, it's close to 300,000 Ks, guys. What more do you want in a daily driver? And the reliability is there. The fuel consumption from the diesel is there. So you guys can see the main differences on the cluster is this one's got the diesel marker there, and the rev counter is a bit lower compared to the petrol models. And then finally, because this is an auto, you've got the indicator there. I'll just switch so you guys can see there's reverse, neutral and drive. Yes, so that's the differences on the cluster. But overall guys, still normal E46 in here, still very comfortable, and yeah, once again still in a super great condition, having the kilometers in mind. So let me show you guys what's under the hood. There we have it guys. I'm just gonna try and stand within the wind so the wind doesn't blow too much into the microphone. But yes, this is the M47 TU. So this was the technical update model. This was 110 kilowatts and 350 Newton meters. It was a pretty nice engine when it came out. Still today, I think as a daily driver, this engine is marvelous. The reliability is there. I can tell you guys, I mean, it's on 300,000 Ks. The car recently had a turbo change, so it's got a new Garrett GT 1749 on it, and there was nothing wrong with the previous turbo. It was just preventative maintenance that was done. But yes guys, I mean, what's there to fault on this engine? I've said it numerous times that as a daily driver, this is the better option. You've got fuel consumption, you've got torque, you've got the automatic gearbox. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go if you're looking for that daily driver experience and having a reliable, fuel efficient car as a daily that is comfortable as well. So yeah guys, that is the overall walk around on the car. Let's get to that drive and let's see how it goes inside. Welcome guys to the drive and the overall experience and review of the 320 diesel. I'm still getting the car to build a bit of temperature, but we are getting there. You guys can see it's still normal E46 inside. You've got normal dash, gauges, all of that. The first thing I can mention is from this specific model is the steering wheel. It doesn't have the sport steering wheel, but it still feels great in your hand. It still feels like it's a comfortable steering wheel, and yes, it's still got all the cruise control buttons, the volume buttons, all of that your normal steering wheel has. Getting to the brake pedal, I can say that the automatic has the big brake pedal that you can press on is actually very comfortable. It's the same as my car. It's very progressive pedal, and yeah, the brakes are very good overall. The throttle response, now this is a bit of a debatable matter because this car is automatic and it's a diesel as well. So when pulling away, you have to compensate a bit for the torque converter to get up to speed, and then you have to compensate for the boost lag as well. Now this car has a stock turbo, so there's not much lag. I'm currently under 1500 RPM on my 2000 RPM, and there's boost. So yeah, you just have to compensate for that bit. But once you are on boost, the throttle response is very responsive, and yeah, the car drives really well overall. This specific model also doesn't have any sport suspension added to it. It's got the standard E46 suspension, and I can tell you guys it's much more comfort orientated. If I were to compare this car to my TI, it is much more comfortable going over bumps on the road and just driving in your normal daily routine. I've driven this car a few times on the highway, and I can tell you guys, through fast-paced corners, you can feel a bit more body roll. You can feel the car's leaning a bit more. That is just more comfort orientated, but nothing too terrible. I've felt cars that are much worse, and this is a car from 2002, guys. I mean, yeah, it still drives really well. E46s are also very well known for tram lining. That is basically when you go through bumps or uneven bits on the road, it will lean to the left or right and then pull the steering a bit. I can tell you that, guys, this car doesn't have it that much. I don't feel a lot of tram lining. I'd say my car, my TI tram lines much more than this car does. Yeah, guys, so to get onto the debatable subject of automatic or manual, as I've said, my opinion, in a 6-cylinder BMW naturally aspirated, you'd want a manual gearbox. But as a daily driver and as a diesel, I think the automatic gearbox is just, it suits this car really well. Driving around in town, I don't have to change gears. It just gets through its paces, and yeah, you basically can accelerate. You can keep the revs at one point and the car will accelerate. You know, it's a torque converter, so it basically gets up to speed and it stays there. So you guys can see, you won't hear the engine that much, but my foot is on one point and the car is accelerating really well. It's keeping the revs there and it's feeling great. Accelerates super well. So yeah, guys, something else to mention about this specific model, it's a sedan. If I were to compare the seating position compared to what my car feels like, I can tell you guys that I'm sitting a bit higher, even though the seat is completely at its lowest point. I'm definitely sitting a bit higher. You can feel the smaller door on your right hand side compared to the huge door from the hatchback. But yes, still overall very driver centric, still very pointed towards the driver, and that feels up until today, that's how BMW designed their cars. And yes, yeah, if I think of a 320 diesel, I think of a video that Chris Harris made a while ago. The title of the video was, "Is the 320 diesel the best daily driver, or all you need as a daily driver?" And in his video, he basically explained that combined with the fuel consumption, the comfort that you get in the car, and the way the car actually feels on the road and how it drives, it is basically the best daily driver out there. And yes, whether it's E46, whether it's E90, whether it's F30, I think all the 320 diesels are very well known as astonishing daily drivers. And that's why they sell so well in South Africa, is because people see what they are capable of. They see what they're getting in an overall package out of these vehicles. So yes, guys, I'm still getting the car to build a bit of temperature, but we'll get to it now. Once again, the E46 is a very planted vehicle. When driving this car on the highway or on open road, you can't compare it to something like a Polo or whatever. It's just much more planted. And once again, guys, it's a car from 2002. You know, the value for money that you're getting out of this car. My friend paid a very good price for this car, and he's put a bit of maintenance into it. And if you were to compare it to his previous car, which was also a Polo, his daily drive to, or his daily commute to work has improved quite substantially because of the comfort factor, because of the way the car actually feels and what you're getting overall as a package. So yes, I'm gonna get some open road here in front now, then I'll be able to show you guys how this car accelerates. But in my opinion, and I don't necessarily want to say it, but I think from stop street to stop street and in town, I think this car is a bit faster than the naturally aspirated engines. Once the naturally aspirated engines getting the revs, there's no catching them. These diesels just can't keep up then. But the robot to robot factor is quite there. This car accelerates super well, the torque is constantly there, and yes, I've got a bit of open road here now, so let's see. I'm gonna switch it over into manual mode, and yeah, first gear. So you guys can see a bit of lag, the torque converter spooling. Second gear, and I've got someone in front of me, but I'm still accelerating, guys. It's still picking up super well, it's still going. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys what speed I achieved there, but the acceleration is great. Once again, as a daily driver, you don't need more, and while I'm accelerating like that, I'm still getting great fuel consumption. Not something I can say for the petrol models. So yes, that's the overall review and drive of the 320 diesel, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say it again. If you're looking for a daily driver, if you're looking for something reliable that's fuel efficient as well and super comfortable, the 320 diesel's where it's at. And the prices that you can get them at these days, there's no thinking about it. Just do it. Thanks for watching, guys. So that was the 2002 BMW 320 diesel. You guys saw the kilometer mark on that car. I think it's amazing what this car has achieved. I think it's amazing what they're capable of and how reliable and how good cars they really are. Thank you guys for watching another Test Drive Thursday. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. In today's video, we reviewed the BMW 330i individual.